So there's a story about a province in China. This is an old Daoist story. And this province had many, many months of no rain, was in a terrible drought. And everyone was suffering. And there was war and there was fire. And nobody was happy. So the governor of the province sent for a famous shaman from a neighboring province that was very harmonious. And so the shaman, out of the compassion of his heart, traveled many days to help the people in this suffering province. So he arrived in the village where he was going to stay and do his ritual, his ceremony. And when he arrived in the village, he told the villagers, "There's nothing I can do right now. I need a place to be alone for 7 days. And at the end of the 7 days, I'll come out and I'll perform the ritual." So they didn't ask any questions. They set him up in his own little hut, provided him with everything he needed for the week, and just left him alone. 7 days later, he came out. And he performed his prayer and his ceremony and his offerings. And then a gentle rain began to fall. And the rain grew stronger and steady and nourished the fields and extinguished the fires and brought peace into the hearts of the people of this province. So the villagers asked him, "Why did you have to wait 7 days? Why couldn't you just do that right away when you arrived, great shaman?" And he answered, the province where I come from is very peaceful, and we live in harmony with the Tao. The rain falls, fire is in balance, the fields are nourished, people live simple, whole, peaceful lives in harmony with nature. So when I traveled to your province, all I saw was anger and war and fire and fear. And I saw a province of people living out of harmony with the Tao, of the natural, whole, simple way of life. And when I entered your province, I too became disturbed and separated from the Tao. My spirit was in turmoil. I felt the fear and the anger within myself. So there was nothing I could do when I first arrived. So I had to retreat for 7 days and meditate and restore my own internal balance with nature and with the Tao. Only through restoring my own harmony in nature was I able to make the offering from my sincere heart. And that sincere offering is what the universe responded to allow the rain to come, to return balance to this province. So what I wish to offer in this moment is a very simple practice of restoring the harmony and balance within our own universe. So the Taoists believe that the universe is within the body, and that what we experience within is also without. So we have a connection between the internal and the external. So in order to truly pray for the rain to go within, and to find that balance and that harmonious flow of water and spirit within our own body. And through that sincere practice, to invite the blessing of the rain externally to help restore balance to our home, to our Columbia Gorge. And for 25 years, I've been traveling out specifically to Wakulla Falls. It's been my most sacred pilgrimage spot in the world. I've traveled out there to make offerings, to communicate with the spirits of nature that live there in the caves and in the water and in the trees. And I've been traveling there since the fire began spiritually and the message I've been receiving is that we're still here. We haven't gone anywhere. So there's hope in all of this, the hope of restoration, of new life energy arising, of a clearing of the old to make way for the new, and to remember that the spirit of these places we love so much is still intact, is still there, waiting to connect with us. So we can go make our offerings, we can bring our drums and our prayers. Whatever is left physically, it's still there. So with that spirit, this is a movement called the Moving Clouds Make Rain. Very, very simple. And the important part is that we engage the physical body, the breath, the chi body, and the shen. So our consciousness is fully present, our breath is fully present, our body is fully present. And we can go through this practice every day, communicating with nature, internally, externally, internally, externally. It's all one flow. So let's begin. So with our legs a little wider than shoulder width apart, very relaxed shoulders, a little lifting the perineum, open the heavenly gate at the top of your head. Gently close the teeth and lift the tongue to touch the upper tooth ridge behind the front teeth. We begin moving clouds make rain. Slow, deep inhale. Imagine the clouds rising into the sky. Nice, dark rain clouds gathering. Shoulders relax. Pause for a moment. As you exhale, imagine the moving clouds make rain. The clouds open. The spiritual rain falls through your body, cleansing every cell. Exhale. Inhale, rising clouds. Breathe out, moving clouds make rain. Keep the palms extended as you exhale, like you're pressing out through the palms. Feel the rain fall through your body. Use your imagination. Feel the rain falling, externally, falling internally. Strong, gentle, cleansing rain. Holding the gentle prayer in your heart, in your dantian. That the heavens grant us the clouds and the moisture and the rain. To bring a healing coolness to the fires raging in the gorge. Moving clouds make rain. You can keep practicing this until you start to drip sweat, until your mouth fills with saliva, you swallow it down. All of this is the spiritual rain. Imagine you're the dragon scooping the water from the ocean, flying up to the heavens, spitting out the water, let it fall back to earth, creating the harmonious circle. This movement nourishes your yin energy, lowers blood pressure, helps to calm the inner fires. Will help insomnia. Any of the excess yang conditions can be balanced through this movement. A few more deep breaths. Clouds part, the rain falls. Let's do 3 more breaths.